Meeting was provided in accordance with Chapter 231, Public Law 1975.
I'd like to take a moment of silent meditation. Thank the Lord for everything that we have. Stand for salute the flag. Commissioner Robert Olshino will lead us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Alstino.
Here.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Here.
Commissioner Romero.
Here.
Commissioner Rhodes.
Present.
Commissioner Taylor. Here. Deputy Director Marchand.
Here.
Director Sorrow.
Here.
Do I have a motion and second to open public comment on resolutions only?
Second.
All in favor?
Anyone from the public wish to come forward and speak on resolutions only? Please state your name and location.
I would like to speak, but it's on a new topic.
Not on resolution? Not on resolution?
I don't believe so, no. It's something that I want to bring up to you.
Yeah, okay. But normally we say that towards the end of the meeting,
I
but
can wait till the end of the meeting,
no, go ahead, step forward.
and I go
To the podium right there.
Good evening. My name is Nora Eller, and my address is 310 Methodist Road in Newport. And I'm here about a traffic situation. I have spoken on several occasions to the state police. They referred me to you. The speeding situation on Baptist Road, Methodist Road, Landing, and Fortescue is outrageous. There are cars that are, well, they are going minimum, and I'm not a speedometer of 50 miles an hour, and it's a 25-mile-an-hour zone. When I spoke with the police about it, they said that, well, they do have patrolmen that come around, but I don't know that coming around for 15 minutes a week is going to solve the problem. We have children that play there. We have, our cat was killed last week. It is absolutely horrific. And with the construction that's going on in Fortescue, the trucks barrel down that road. It's insane. And I feel very unsafe. And I came here to speak with you to see if there's, what your protocol is, if there's anything that can be done, whether it be something like a couple of speed bumps, the light that's on the corner, these are just things I thought about. The light that's on the corner of Fortescue and Landing Road is a blinker. Possibly that could be changed to a traffic light, but I am not the only one concerned about this. Everyone, I'm here representing everyone, is concerned about it, and I just don't know how something like this is handled. It's very serious, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. And I'm worried. We moved here to Cumberland. I had a house in Manasquan, in Monmouth County, for 40 years, and we love this area. We moved here. I am a retired teacher. My partner is an attorney. We moved here because we found it to be peaceful and beautiful and natural and simple and quiet, with the exception of the Indy 500 in front of the house. And I'm worried. And I'm worried about myself, my family, the other children in the neighborhood, the pets. And I wanted to know what your protocol is for something like that.
Director. Was there anything else?
Excuse me?
Was there anything else?
Oh, no, I'd like a response.
Okay, well, what we do is we wait till everybody's done, and we respond one after another, okay?
Oh, all right, thank you. I've never done this
No,
before, so.
it's okay, no. We'll definitely give you a response. That's okay, all right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Is there anyone else that'd like to come forward?
Seeing no motion to close?
Second.
All in favor?
Okay, just bear with me a second, Commissioner Albrecht. All right. Because of legalities, okay, there are a lot of things that, and it's going to sound like we're passing the buck. It really is. There's things that we are allowed to do, and there are things that we're not allowed to do. Our VA, Kevin, do you have?
I would defer to council.
All right.
I'm sure Doug would.
Can I add something?
Sure.
Before we go on, we actually tackled, we had someone else completed probably a year, 2 years ago, and we actually brought for the engineer, I went to the engineer and asked what we could do. The engineer said, well, we put up a flashing light, but what that does is make people go faster. So it sounds weird, but slow down, whatever, but they actually speed up to, but we did do it. But we also combined it with at that time we didn't have I don't know if the sheriff's department was part of it or not, but we did contact the state police. We tried to have I don't know if you remember, Bob, that we tried to tackle it that way. That it wasn't just one department. So I just say we tried. So but it has to be done again. We do it again. That's all.
Well, okay, so we can't go back and forth. What we want to do is address and explain to you what we can and can't do. All right. One of the things you brought up was a traffic light. That is because you're changing an intersection, you have to get permission from the state of New Jersey to do anything when it comes to a traffic light. Anytime you change an intersection, am I correct on that?
Sure, I would assume that you're going to refer this to Doug Whitaker, your engineer, for
Yes.
traffic control review, as well as reaching out to your partners such as New Jersey State Police, the Cumberland County Sheriff,
Right.
and DPW for any signage that they need.
As far as speed limits are concerned, we actually don't set the speed limit. We're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Okay, again, that comes through the state of New Jersey. Now, we can make recommendations, but as you can see, you already have it set at 25, and obviously they're not doing that. Now, what we could do, we can speak with our sheriff. He's not here, okay? We can speak with our sheriff and see if there is any way that we can do any kind of patrolling in the area. We can speak with state police and tell them the concerns that have been coming to the board and see if we can get them to move also. Other than that, it's going to be a tough road on this one. Do you have anything else to add, John?
Well,
Sure, just the one, DPW for any signage or lights, which is what I think we did before.
Right.
Which I think you were considering as well. So to refer the matter up, she's come to the right place, right? You guys have the ability to make those connections. As far as what substantive change takes place, that's the frustrating.
Here's what we can say to you. We heard you, we listened to you. We will respond, and we will contact individuals to see if we can make a change.
Is it possible to get this? I'm getting it now.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
I have
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, that's
So-
where you, Kevin, and I have been there together one time, and we looked at the
That was
situation.
Highland and Steep Run, though, wasn't it?
Right, that's where they got the light.
Yeah, but this is,
Now, this is
Right
about
over by the
Ford
police
Street.
department.
this is a new.
we're speaking about Ford School.
Yeah.
And it's practically the same situation.
I can ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know that you handle the roads, because that's why, I first went to the township. Then they sent me to the police, and the police sent me here. And nothing like the speed bumps would probably be the rest. I suggested to the police that they must have dozens of cars, of police cars, if they could just put one parked empty on the road. Every time I see a police car, I slow down.
Yeah, the speed bump
but-
is another
Well,
problem with insurance.
okay,
yeah.
the speed bumps that's more or less out of the question.
Sounds
But
in theory.
we can put rumble strips that enter an intersection,
A four-way.
okay, a four-way
A four-
intersection.
What are those rumble strips?
Yes, it's like thick paint. I'm going to explain it to you that way. It might be about a 1/4 inch high. And what it does is it rumbles a little bit, but it's not a speed bump per se.
Okay, but it would alarm them.
Yes, but again, we have to get permission on that. That will go to our engineer and see how that works out.
I believe that, I spoke with, I believe her name was Savannah, and she told me that the engineer she would give the engineer the message, and he would call me back, but I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
And is he here?
You, Kim, you have all her information?
She's getting it.
I'm getting the
Okay.
information.
Get her the information and we will get back to you, okay?
Yes, I don't want to hold up this whole meeting,
No,
but
okay.
I'm so worried,
All right.
and it's.
We understand, unfortunately, there's a lot of situations like that throughout the county that we've been working with the state of New Jersey to try to affect some kind of change, and it's
Because I will
a
contact.
long road to change some of these roads.
Is there anybody that I could, I don't want to jump over, I'm not a jumper over, but is there anybody in the state that I could contact? I have no problem with that. Is there some place?
Now,
Because I'm
yeah,
not done.
This is going to be between county, city, state police,
And that's it.
our engineering, and see if we can do something.
Okay,
to help
one
you out.
last thing. It appears that this has been an ongoing problem for a long time. And again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but between the township, the police, and this, nothing has worked. So I think for our safety, I mean, of the safety of the taxpayers, for our safety, the children's safety, the pet safety, everything, I think that I truly appreciate looking into it, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, Ms. Farrar, what is your last name?
Eller,
Ms. Eller,
E-L-L-E-R.
I would also suggest, because it is a State Department of Transportation issue, that you reach out to the state representatives as well.
Okay, and who would, what would that be?
Your state senator is Michael Testa, your state
Okay.
assemblymen are Eric Simonson and Antoine McClellan.
Excuse me, what was the second person's name?
So you're going to look for your New Jersey state representatives, your New Jersey
Oh, right,
state
right,
senator,
right, right.
and your New Jersey state assemblyman. They could be very helpful as well in being advocates at the state level, because at this point, it is a state issue.
Oh, okay.
So while we are certainly advocating for it at the county level,
Yes.
we always reach out to our state representatives as well to help advocate for
I
these issues too.
appreciate that very much. So I will contact Mr. Tester.
Okay.
The more squeaky wheels, right?
There you go.
Yeah, again.
Thank you, Ms. Eller, we appreciate
I
it.
love it down here, I do, but I'll do it.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, Madam Clerk.
Department head comments, anyone?
Saying none, let's move forward.
Resolution 2025-521, resolution awarding a contract for providing scheduling routing software for the town of Cumberland area transit system, RFP 25-30. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved?
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
I just make a comment about this. I talked to the business administrator just briefly about this, that I hope this is a system that's will help us establish down the road, establish routes, at least a pilot route in this county. I would appreciate that. You described we have other benefits from this. Camera systems are part of the given to us. So I'm hoping that this will help us go forward to create a better transit system through this county. So, yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
Yes.
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes, hold on, please. Which would like to come up and explain the program as far as what's going to, how we're going to benefit by it? Barbara or Sue?
You want to go together?
Hi, Susan Sorrow, the Project Director of Cumberland Area Transit Systems, your Division of the Office on Aging, and Barbara Dennehan is here as well. She was great with, as far as crunching the numbers and figuring out really this was the best value, this going with Eco Lane. It does have the cameras, and to answer Commissioner Albrecht's question about going forward, they were the only company that has the capability of us to integrate microtransit in the future and to create fixed routes. We currently don't have that capability. They also were the best for reporting, because we have to do, all of our grant reporting based on, ridership profiles and things like that. So they're in other counties in the state, and I did some research, and they have wonderful customer service. They're really known for that. And so we're looking forward to working with somebody who's going to, meet our needs for not just, to also do paratransit, because the issue with the other two companies where they were more geared to microtransit, the VIA that we use now, and the other bidder, which was Q-Ride. So, this is going to be something that we can work with paratransit. We can also build on it and create fixed routes, and also integrate microtransit. But also, the fact that they have EcoVision included is amazing, because we are having a problem right now with the old, outdated software. Their parts are broken, and you can't get parts. So this is a live system. It's going to be safer, and I think that across the board, it's going to really work well for us. So, is there any other questions about it?
This is providing microtransit programs?
This is
Or being able to...
This is a routing software called Eco Lane that is built for paratransit, and has the ability to add on to microtransit if we want to integrate that. Like if I went with a company like Userve, they could use the same routing software to integrate the smaller vehicles with the larger buses.
So 2 weeks ago, I think it was, there was a big announcement with the South Jersey Chamber and the City of Vineland that they were introducing new microtransit routes. Does this software work with those routes?
It would, absolutely. Throughout
So we're
Cumberland
going to
County.
be working with those?
We can integrate microtransit regardless of where they're going in the county.
Right, I know that was a big kind of get for Cumberland County, that partnership that Vineland had with the South Jersey Chamber. Is that?
I'm not familiar with that, with
Oh.
what the city of Vineland has going on with the South Jersey, with the chamber. I know that they were looking for buses to outer areas, Atlantic City, etc. And we're going to be able to expand, but that's down the road. And this is a company that we know that we can utilize when we start getting these expansion plans in place.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What is the time frame to having this up and running?
What's the what? I'm sorry.
Time frame. When will this be in action? When you start actually putting routes to this program?
We should be able to be up and running by what, mid-October? I mean, we're going to... November 1st would be the major launch after we have the training. And they're going to come in person and train, where the other company didn't. They spent one day with us. This is something we're really excited about.
Okay, I think there's a misunderstanding. Okay. The software will be up and running
By November 1st.
by November 1st. The actual routes will not be up and running November 1st. What we'll be doing is we're going to be getting an individual to come in to help set up fixed routing. The advantage of this particular program is that it will be able to accept that, and we will be able to work with it.
Well, the question was, are you going to be using this? So by November 1st, you'll be using this. It may not all be set up, everything, but it'll take, over time,
We're going to be using it, and we're going to launch it as soon as possible. Start the training right away.
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you. Barbara, do you have any comments? Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Resolution 2025-522, resolution awarding fair and open contract to provide an end-to-end account payable automation system with third-party administration, RFP number 25-32. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sarver.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-523, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for proprietary software upgrade for the Cumberland County Clerk's Office. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-524, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open professional services contract for PSA, PSDP consolidation study with recommendations for Noble and Bridgeton. Do I have a motion and second?
Make a motion.
Second.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Just to make sure that we're gonna bring VCOM to handle our next generation non-defense system, that's what we're gonna do. Right, yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-525, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for repair of tray dishwashing unit at the Cumberland County Department of Corrections. Do I have a motion and second?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Just have one question. This is our normal provider for initiative.
This is a proprietary product. They would be the operator that would do the repairs.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-526, resolution authorizing a shared service agreement between the County of Cumberland and participating public entities for use of light tower equipment. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-527, resolution authorizing application to grant funding from the Attorney General's Office for the state fiscal year 2025 alternative responses to reduced instances of violence and escalation together grant program. Do I have a motion and second?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-528, resolution appointing Nicole Gardner of Vineland as department head of the Cumberland County Library. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-529, resolution affirming emergencies exist at the Cumberland County Department of Corrections regarding plumbing issues and affirming the repair thereof. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
Resolution 2025-530, resolution authorizing the payment of bills. Do I have a motion and second?
So moved.
Second.
motion,
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero.
Yes.
Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor.
yes,
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Yes.
We're going to move on to the consent agenda.
That is correct.
ID 16191, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing video recording services for the Cumberland County Commissioners meeting RFP number 24-36. 16204, resolution exercising first option to renew contract for providing roadside tire services for the County of Cumberland and the Cumberland County Cooperative Contract Purchasing System identifier number 181 CCPS, bid number 23 for resubmission. 16217, resolution authorizing purchase from the New Jersey State contract vendor for F1 taping system for communications towers for 911 Office Emergency Management. 16221, resolution authorizing purchase from the New Jersey State contract vendor for network preventative maintenance level 1 Astro support on-site infrastructure response standard Astro dispatch service for 911 emergency communications. 16224, resolution exercising second and final option to renew contract for providing truck repair services for the Cumberland County Public Works Department, bid number 23-35. 16240, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for providing voting machine programming, testing, and support services for general 2025 election. 16241, resolution urging New Jersey State Legislature to reframe its affordable housing legislation. 16243, resolution certifying compliance with regulations of the local finance board of the state of New Jersey. 16244, resolution authorizing the use of competitive contracting for proposals to the procure law enforcement assisted diversion provider via the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office, CASA Freedom Federal Grant Program. 16245, resolution authorizing the use of competitive contracting for proposals to procure the Vicinage 15 mental health diversion program for the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office. 16246, resolution declaring the 2003 Ford Excursion VIN number 1FMNU4108333EC49434 and a 2012 Ford E250 Super Duty van VIN number 1F10TN-S2EL-OCDA-17070 as surplus and unneeded property and authorizing sale to the city of Millville. 16248, resolution approving change order number 1 and final to contract for fiscal year 2023 federal road program to townships of Fairfield, Hopewell, Lawrence, and Morris River, Cumberland County. Federal project number STBGP D003, state job number 6364, bid number 23-32. 16249, resolution authorizing extension of the contract for providing scheduling routing software for the County of Cumberland Area Transit System, RFP number 23-22. 16250, resolution amending resolution 2025-390, authorizing the award of a non-competitive contract for the purchase of 320 Reagan's gas gift cards. 16252, resolution authorizing purchase from the New Jersey State contract vendor for 20 TCI Liberator 4 boom MIC flexible left, 2 TCI Liberator 4 boom MIC flexible right, and 22 helmet mount kits, Door Avon First Responder Kit, 15 medium, 6 large, and 1 small for the county entry team. 16253, resolution authorizing purchase from the New Jersey State contract vendor for 22 ProTech tactical helmets with miscellaneous accessories, 22 Safari Land armor with miscellaneous accessories for the county entry team. 16256, resolution canceling expired contracts for September 2025 covering materials, services, and supplies. 16257, resolution authorizing purchases from the state contract vendors. 16261, resolution authorizing grant application to the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for a recreational opportunities for individuals with disabilities grant. 16262, resolution approving budget amendment, state fiscal year 2026 New Jersey Jobs Access and Reverse Commute, $440,000 grant funds from New Jersey Transit to operate workforce transportation program. 16263, resolution approving budget amendment for the Atlantic City Electric funding, $100,000. 16266, resolution amending resolution 2024-552, authorizing a sub-award agreement with Inspira Medical Center's Cumberland County, New Jersey Youth Violence Cessation Initiative program in order to accept a grant extension of 1 year additional year. 16267, resolution authorizing application to the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services for the renewal of the Cumberland County Comprehensive Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Grant for calendar year 2026. 16268, resolution amending resolution 2024-497, resolution authorizing approval to submit a grant application and to executed and a grant agreement with the Juvenile Justice Commission, the CY 2025 Comprehensive County Youth Services Commission Plan and Application. Do I have a motion and second to open public comment on new business? Or no, or to anybody anything to say before we go to new public comment?
Thank you. I think you want to finish this back.
You were on a roll, right?
We do have it. Any questions or comments on any of the resolutions?
Yeah.
Not yet, no, this has to do with the commissioners.
I'm gonna open it
Give me a second.
Promise.
We'll get to Kim in a second. I understand. And they're excited to get up too, so it's okay. And seeing none? Okay, now let's have a motion to
Motion
open.
to open public comment on new business only.
Okay. We need a second.
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 All in favor?
Aye. Okay. All right, anyone from the public that wish to come forward and speak on new business, state your name, please, and your location. Go ahead.
Sandy Acevedo, Upper Deerfield Township. I guess my question is on agenda items, but for next week's. The resolution for Quinn Broadcasting, that averages out to about $2,000 a meeting. And I would appreciate if they're putting commercials in at inopportune moments, like during public comments and things like that. And the voice of the commercial is overriding the meeting voice. I don't know if we're paying that kind of money, whether we should be interrupted with commercials or not. And
Wait. They're actually playing a commercial over.
yes,
I never saw that, and I apologize. I just never seen. Have you seen that?
Either, no, so thank you for bringing that to attention.
No, I did not know that. I'm glad you said something.
and the sound quality is horrible.
Well,
I mean,
that's another
I've been
story.
getting complaints from
I think that's
people.
on
about-
I think that's us. We have to start, we have to do something with our,
Motion to approve this business.
I'll second that.
no, that I think, I apologize, I think that's us with the sound, but I did not know about them
They're
having a
doing like
commercial.
side by sides, and then when the commercial comes on, the
Okay.
voice overrides.
We will look into that. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
that.
Mrs. Acevedo.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nancy Ridgway from Upper Deerfield Township. I realize that none of you was sitting on this board when the county correctional facility for Buckshot Road was started. So I'll let that slide. But at the last meeting, I can't understand how 2023 CGL had a cost estimate for this new jail that was decided not to be built. And we still have money available from the grant or the bond that was bonded for. I think there's $51 million left. But the cost was stated at this meeting that it was going to cost $428,603. And we find that figure to be outrageously high. We don't know where the numbers came from. You weren't here, but that's what was stated. I went back and checked the recording to make sure I had the figures correct. It's almost $500 million. And now you're all considering going into an agreement and making a regional jail with 3 counties possibly, and building another one and having a separate authority to run it. And I'm curious to know, how much is that going to cost? Now, with this figure, with 3 counties, maybe this is the correct figure, $444 million. But we need some more figures given out here. And we really need to know who the CGL was that gave that figure. Thank you.
Anyone else like to come forward?
Seeing none, motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Did you?
If you want me to answer any of those questions, I would be willing to answer some of them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
up to you.
Well, come up, state your name, and
I'll try to keep this brief. Chuck Albino, Director of Corrections for Cumberland County.
First, CGL. CGL is a comprehensive correctional design and management company, respected the world round. You probably couldn't have brought in a better group to give you an analysis in terms of what direction the county should or could go in. They're just, I have nearly 50 years in corrections, and I can tell you they're as respected as any other group. So you did take a big step in getting them involved. And I don't want to weigh in because it's really a governmental decision as to whether this board decides to build a jail in Cumberland or Camden or Salem. But I can tell you that the present situation that we're in, from an operational standpoint, is not sustainable. And whatever decision the county makes, whether it be to build one here or to continue on with the partnership in Camden, the thing you have to realize is, and it's one of the things that I've experienced over the nearly 3 years that I've been trying to administer the correction system here, is you can build anything you want, but after you're done building it, you also have to staff it. And I think one of the challenges that Cumberland would face, even if you elected to build a standalone jail in Cumberland County, is you can build it, but how easy will it be for you to staff it? I know for the last 2.5 years, we've exhausted a great deal of energy and effort into trying to bring staff on board. The commissioners offered and negotiated a relatively good salary, which improved our ability to recruit. But even with all those efforts, it's been difficult that we barely, with all the effort that we put into it over the last 2 or 3 years, we're just barely keeping pace with retirements and people that just decide the career's not for them. So again, it's a decision it's really the governing body that's going to make it. But I can tell you, just from living this day in and day out, what we're doing now is not sustainable. And the Hudson situation was becoming extremely difficult for me to manage it. There's just the transportation alone is a 5-hour round trip, not counting the amount of time my staff would get stuck, while we were unloading and loading inmates. So it was getting increasingly difficult to get staff that would be willing to go up. So I was in Camden today, as well as a team of our administrative staff, and we're going to put our effort into at least trying to make this interim agreement for housing work. I don't know if that answers a lot of your questions or concerns. Where CGL comes up with a figure like that is based on industry standards. I don't think you can get to an exact dollar amount until you actually design something, but I think just based on their experience is probably how they put together a number like that, projecting how many inmates would be involved. So I hope that answers at least some of it. But there are some really difficult decisions ahead.
Hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
Did you have a question for him?
Not a question, I was going to state, as Ms. Ridgway asked, when I was here, if $48 million is what the cost of that jail was supposed to be, $17 million for whatever they're going to build off the courthouse and walkway or something, whatever still to this day, I don't know what they were going to do. And
we weren't here.
Yeah, so $48 million what was, and the reason why it sticks in my head, the number, is because that the Cape Bay was $37 million at the time, and I questioned why they could produce a jail of $37 million. He's also, Mr. Albino is also correct that they projected that, I think the Cape Bay was 90 corrections officers. We still, even if we built a brand new jail there, we're projecting like 158 people to run that. I don't know how you build a new jail and have to need as much as this jail needed staff. So I don't know. I don't remember seeing the floor plan. I saw it, but I didn't dwell on it. But you would build something more efficient, not less efficient than what they have now. And that's you've seen the plan several times. So I don't know where that other number came from. But that was Salem County's growth, but it seemed also awful excessive, but ours was not that much, this original one.
So, Mr. Albino, to your point,
Yes.
The county is being strained right now. So part of this agreement is that a number of our prisoners will be going to Camden, which should hopefully alleviate some of that strain and pressure that you're facing.
It's funny though, I've heard some people talking as though the facility's going to be closed down, people are going to lose their job, and nothing can be further from the truth. I mean, this facility is only in the planning stages. Planning and building, we're about 6 years out, I believe, is the estimate on there. So I just want everyone to know that the plan here is to alleviate some of the pressure that's going on at the jail currently and shifting some of those prisoners over to Camden. So that's the intent, and I think that's what we're aiming for. Is that fair to say, Chuck?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, well, just from the interim agreement, just so you understand, we're hopeful that maybe from October through January, we can transition to get out of Hudson and move to Camden. That would be the goal. Again, it's not an independent plan. I think I've given the county administrator the best outline of where we are right now, because obviously I can't develop a plan to move our inmates. It's a joint plan and involves Camden as well. But I can tell you, based on our preliminary discussions, that's the time frame we're looking at. It's maybe about a 3-month drawdown.
I appreciate that explanation. I think Ms. Ridgway's question though is about the disparity in the numbers.
Well, if I may.
Okay, well, let's get finished with, did you have anything else?
No, I'm
Okay,
good.
all right.
Yeah.
Because, thank you very much, we appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
No worries. Thank you.
Now, that's all I wanted to wait till he's finished. Okay, Kevin.
I cannot speak to, and I don't think anybody in this room can even speak to where those numbers were derived from. The numbers that CGL presented, roughly $424 million. I think the process was started prior to even you being on board, is that correct?
It was before they passed it for.
And it ended up, the report was submitted to the board when you were director.
Those numbers were for Salem County.
No, it was purely for a new building for Cumberland County. And that was
Cumberland.
And that was done post, that was based upon post-COVID numbers, because the original proposal was based upon a new jail at the pad.
2018 is when it was actually first brought up. Those numbers came in around 2020, if I'm correct, or 2021.
I'm not sure about that.
The money was looked to be borrowed in 2017, I believe.
No, I'm talking about the 400 some odd million dollars.
That's a 2023 report that
Okay,
was ran
23,
during
okay,
Commissioner
all right, okay.
Albrecht's term as
Right.
director.
So,
Yeah.
the point I'm getting at is, it was 6 years later.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Post-COVID.
And it's, we can't go to what drove that report to say what it did. When a number is derived by CGL, it's based upon the input from many parts and pieces throughout the county that help build that.
What it comes down to is the county didn't make up this number. It was gotten from professional individuals that do this for a living.
It was developed based upon responses from those involved at that point. And that's all. We don't have access to that information as we speak. I can tell you this much: what CGL does commit to is, based upon what we're paying now, we will not be paying that amount of money when the new facility comes in. We will not be paying that kind of money.
Due to the fact that there will have
Economy of scale.
Right.
It's going to be based upon economy of scale. We're still waiting on others to consider the process. To your point, Commissioner.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
To your point, that number did not include Salem, and that is correct. In that report, there were notations that stated that there were alternatives and options. Hudson, merger with Salem, Salem taking our inmates, which to this date, I think it's 3? It's 3 as of today. Once again, that's an important number for us to remember, that they expected, they offered to take several, multiple.
But the second is, again, Ms. Ridgway asked the question that the number you said to me, that even with the cost of building, our projecting how much we would have to come up with at our current budget, we would be 12% under what our current budget. That's what we kind of feel that we're going to be doing.
So we'll be saving, based upon in 6 years, we'll be saving, if you extrapolated those numbers out, it would be significantly higher than 12%.
But here's another thing that it comes down to. There's no feasible way for us to give any kind of estimate on what the new jail is going to be going, only because the new jail hasn't been designed. What's great about the deal is that passing this, up to 250 prisoners will be taken by Camden. All those prisoners, a good majority of them will be coming out of Hudson. Now we won't have the 5, 6 to 8 hours worth of time bringing prisoners up, bringing prisoners back. We had situations with getting prisoners back here in time to go to court. So all of this will be alleviated when this happens. So when the plan gets to where we start getting the prisoners out of Hudson's and bringing them into Camden, we expect to save a lot of money. The process is that we are now having meetings with Camden. Okay? We start having meetings with Camden, and it'll end up like what we were doing with Salem, except now we're going to be doing it with Camden. We have meetings with Camden, we start doing the design, then we start bringing in the corrections officers, we start talking to them. This all is a process. None of this can happen overnight, all right? If you say to me, how much is it going to cost? Don't know. We can give you estimates, but then if you give an estimate, you go, wow, you were off by $10 million. We don't know. We can only give you a ballpark of what's going on. All we do know is that the more people that get involved, the less the cost is. This is why it would be advantageous for us if Atlantic County got in, okay, and had 3 of us. And if the other 2 counties decide to get in, it would even be better. Right? So this is what we have to work on. Right now, I will say to you that it has been a pleasure working with Camden County on this project. I got to admit, it really has been. It's been a pleasure. They have been very cordial to us. They've given us a lot of information. They haven't hidden anything from us that we know of. This has been a very good working relationship with Camden, and I hope it continues, and I think it will. There's a lot of things that they're offering us when it comes to this. We're looking at their program when it comes to opioid and entry programs. Okay, they have a very good program. We're going to be going up there looking at that. We would like to see that come down here. We're taking it a step at a time, but I think this board was very responsible in that vote and voting to have this agreement with Camden, and as I said, hopefully with some other counties. And I know we're going to benefit by it. There's no doubt about it. Are there any other questions?
So what Jimmy, you're trying to tell you, Ms. Ridgway, is let's say $600,000, $600 million to build the jail, it'll be divided by 3. So it'll probably cost us $200 million.
Not even that, Commissioner. It's based upon based upon inmates. Based upon inmates.
And they'll go by inmates. Okay.
I didn't even know. I just thought it was important that.
So we're be saving a lot of money, you know, when we were thinking of going with 400, so 41 million.
Okay, let's
I think you missed that quick. I mean, your dialogue was very good. But it was stated that the new jail on Buckshootum Road was stopped because it was going to cost $424,758,603. And you're saying right now that this CGL numbers came in 2023. And I believe that was after the cancellation of building the jail on Buckshootum Road.
Why did they come in?
So we
Okay, hold on a
don't
second.
know why
Okay.
it was canceled.
Okay, hold on.
That's a very good
I
question.
got here in 2020, so I know, I can help lay some of this together.
Okay, go ahead.
In 2020, when I walked in the door on July 1, they were canceling that jail. I can't tell you why. I don't know
It was
why.
never answered.
But they,
Okay, wait, let's not, one at a time, please.
but thereafter,
Okay.
the CGL company was hired to say, okay, what are we going to do? This thing's a mess. We need a jail. And CGL's report was rendered in 2023, and that's where that number came. The $400 million had nothing to do with the cancellation of the jail. I don't think there's any.
I think that's basically what my question was. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
But you inspired great dialogue.
Okay, yes. Let's move on, clerk.
Executive session?
Yes.
Resolution 2025-531, resolution providing for a meeting not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of the New Jersey Center Environment and Air, Open Public Meeting Act, NJSA 10:4-12. Matters relating to litigation, negotiations, and the attorney-client privilege, matters relating to the employment relationship. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Alstino.
Yes.
Commissioner Albrecht.
Yes.
Commissioner Romero. Commissioner Lodes.
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor told me she got knocked off.
Yes.
Deputy Director Marchand.
Yes.
Director Sorrow.
Oh, yes, before we go into it, I apologize. I just want to read two things that have to do with what's going on in the county. One of them is, well, both of them are very important, but I want to read the first one because it's like an advertisement, okay, of what we're going to do in October. The Board of Commissioners will host a presentation on doing business with the county, Tuesday, October 7th, at 3 p.m. in the Administration Building Boardroom. The intent of the program is to guide local vendors through the formal bid and RFP process and to avoid paperwork pitfalls. Presenters will be County Counsel John Carr and Purchasing Agent David DeWoody. Vendors may register online at lpcl@cumberlandcountynewjersey.gov or by calling the Administration Reception Desk at 856-453-2125. A virtual version of this presentation will be announced at a future date. What we want to do is have this seminar on doing business with the county, so individuals, meaning tradespeople, vendors that are in Cumberland County can get the information on how to do business, the paperwork involved, and how to fill out the paperwork. During that presentation in this room, it will also be on Teams or Zoom or whatever.
Separate. The teams will be.
Two different episodes because of the technological.
Okay. So then we'll also have it on Teams or Zoom at a later date. The point I'm getting at is very important that because many of you have questioned why are we hiring people from outside of Cumberland County. Now this isn't the first time the county has done this, but we're going to do it again to help individuals. One of the things we want to do is make sure that we have vendors from Cumberland County. Why? Well, they're from Cumberland County, they pay tax in Cumberland County, they hire in Cumberland County, they buy materials in Cumberland County, and they pay taxes in Cumberland County. And they go to Cumberland County merchants. So we want people from Cumberland County to take this course. So we will announce this again, we will announce it again at the next meeting. Madam Prosecutor, did you?
Yeah, can it be shared on social media because we want to encourage the people?
Yes, it will be shared on social media, absolutely. Okay? And hopefully, we'll be able to record this and put it on our website. Is that correct?
The problem with the recording is it's changing all the time,
Right.
so I don't want to overstate.
Got it, okay. But anyway, this is what we'd like to do. The last thing I want to bring up is, because we've taken, we'll say, discussions over a period of time about getting things done. So this week, Cumberland County received final approval from the New Jersey Department of Transportation on plans and specifications required to replace the above referenced structure located in the city of Bridgeton and Township of Fairfield. This concludes over 4 years of environmental focused permitting from the state and federal agencies to include the U.S. Coast Guard, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, DEP elements, to include reviews by tidelands, flood hazards, freshwater wetlands, endangered species, and the State Historic Preservation Office due to the previous failed structure dating from Civil War era and adjacent trolley tracks dating from the early 1900s. This clears the path to put this project out to bid and mobilize the construction in the coming months.
See, very deleted what road is.
Huh?
Oh, what road?
South Ave. I was going to get to that. The reason why I said this was because people want to know why it takes so long. If you heard everything that we had to go through and all the agencies we had to go through to get this okayed. That's why it took 4 years. So when you hear all these things, now you know. Were we frustrated? Absolutely. Our engineering department was right there. We already had it designed. We couldn't do anything about it. We had to sit and wait. Now it came through. There you go. Now we can go into closed session.
So there's not expected to be action taken after.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.